I may not be a witch, but here
welcome,
I am.
Welcome, one and all. I love science. I may not be a witch, but here I am. I am the Science Witch. And welcome to week whatever of our Summer of Hitalia. Now, this week, the ship I want to cover is DenNor. Long awaited by many people, we're finally gonna cover DenNor. Which is something I'm kind of scared to do, considering how new I am to DenNor. So, we're going to be doing our DenNor analysis today, and like I said, I'm very scared because we are dwelling into a ship that I am not familiar with. I have tried to do as much research as I can, but I'm still not sure I understand the relationship as well as I could. But I'm going to try as best as I can. So basically, Denmark and Norway have the kind of relationship that you guys have heard me say it time and time again, the kind of relationship I love, which is the sort of opposites attract kind of relationship. By opposites attract, I mean personality-wise, these two are pretty much polar opposites. Denmark is he's loud, he's borderline obnoxious. I mean, Norway would say otherwise, would say definitely obnoxious, but borderline obnoxious and is like a natural born leader and kind of takes the role as like a protector of the other Nordics, despite how he fights with Sweden all the time. While on the other hand, Norway is quiet, sophisticated, mysterious in an eerie kind of way. He uses magic, he's always got a neutral expression on his face, and he's just kind of got like an odd aura about him. And these two have quite a lot of interaction in Hitalia itself, because I'm pretty sure Norway and Iceland live with Denmark. I'm not too sure, don't quote me on that, that's just what I've picked up. But something that's very obvious about these two is they go back very, very far to the point, back to Viking era. I mean, Norway, Sweden, and Denmark were the original Vikings, the Scandinavian countries, or the countries that made up Scandinavia. It's very easy to notify that these two had a very strong relationship, and something about their relationship is, like I said about Denmark being sort of like a protector, Denmark always wanted to protect Norway. Norway wouldn't always let him, as for example, I believe, is it World Twinkle this is in? I don't remember, but there is a scene where there's something political going on with Norway, and Denmark's like, you didn't tell me because you want, like, oh god, I don't remember, but Denmark gets kind of upset because Norway is going to be fighting, and he's like, why didn't you tell me so I can help you? And Norway's like, shut up, I want to do it myself. And it's just very evident that Denmark wants to protect Norway, which is super sweet. I think that's very cute. And Norway doesn't always let him, which, I mean, is understandable. Norway seems to be he's very much a lone wolf, in my opinion. That's how I see Norway being. And I know there's a point at which Norway does end up leaving Denmark to live with Sweden. I don't know, to be completely honest, that part I'm going off of a doujinshi I read. And one thing about their relationship and the dynamics that I love, you know how I said, like the whole opposites attract thing, this supplies to their dynamics, which I have talked about in, I believe, the Ameripan analysis I did, where Norway's personality being very calm and neutral and sort of stern, I guess you can call it, is easily able to keep Denmark under control of being a fucking idiot. but Denmark is able to bring a happier, more energetic light into Norway, which is good. Something I think the two of them could definitely use in their relationship. And the fact that they're opposites, I think, also shows in how they express affection. Their affection is expressed, at least on Norway's side, through picking on Denmark in like petty little ways, like calling him annoying and telling him all these things that would be negative, but Denmark knows that these are actually how Norway displays his affection. And it's been something that Denmark has learned to understand and appreciate, and it's just one more thing that he loves about Norway. This is a very nice ship, I must say. It is very good. Lots of great fan art, lots of great fan fiction, lots of great doujinshis or comics. It's just, they're so good. Like Sufin. In my Sufin analysis or headcanon video, I forget, I mentioned something about the whole familial thing and how they are a family, and that just completely sticks for this. It's such a good, they're such a family. That's why I love the Nordic regions, and without these two, it wouldn't be the kind of crazy, weird family that I imagine it to be. And which is another reason why I love it, because of how much of an extended family they all create together. And, you know, your weird, crazy uncle and your weird, quiet, kind of creepy aunt, you can't have a family, at least an extended family, without those two components. They've probably got the most personality out of all of the Nordics, and is another reason why I think they go great together, is because they have the most personalities out of the other Nordics, but they're so different, and it's just, it makes them work, it makes their dynamic so good, and it just proves that how well this kind of relationship would work. They're bickering, they definitely bicker and argue at times, but I think they're easily able to make up and make out and fix things. And I think it's a good relationship. Maybe Denmark can be overbearing with how he wants to protect Norway, but it's just part of their relationship, and that's just part of how they work as a couple. Basically, that's it for our DenNor analysis. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope I was able to do this ship justice, because I know a lot of you have been asking for it. And so if you guys have more things you want to point out to me that I probably did not cover, put those down in the comments below, and I will gladly be able to talk to you about them. Or you can send me them through my Tumblr, which I have down in the description, along with my Instagram, Vine, Twitter, and Snapchat. So leave those down. I have those down in the description below. So you guys know what to do. Thank you guys so much for taking your time to watch this video. If you enjoyed what you saw, take a stab at that like button to let me know, and I hope to see each and every one of you sometime in the very near future. Take care of yourselves, everyone. Bye!